Alright, so I sat for a bit and the two-player queue didn't fire because no one else was foolish like me to just incinerate tickets for no reason. So I'm actually playing a one match in the tournament practice room here. Our opponent is on the play and is mulliganing. I'm going to also mulligan. And this is a fine hand. It's not great, but we have lands and spells, which is, you know, they're castable. Valakut. All right. Well, we've seen a lot of scape shift type decks. Last week we did pretty well there. So let's just open with Reflecting Pool to confuse our opponent. Also, it lets us play Pool into Pillar to play Sculler. Looks like these are going to be pretty bad cards. My Bant Charm and Terminate here. If we are in fact playing against a scape shift deck. So. Alright. So we're just drawing nothing but our spells today. We're never drawing creatures. Never ever. Alright, so we sculler him. I will take Scape Shift, leaving him with Tribuilder and Steam Vent. Tribuilder to Steam Vent Forest. Which is actually, I don't really have any clock here, and this could actually, you know, legitimately just Valakut me. And we're drawing more land. Alright, we're going to go ahead and attack with Sculler. I'm actually just going to Abrupt Decay his guy. I find it unlikely that his deck has... I find it relatively unlikely that his deck has Colony Heart in it at this point. And this both kills his Tribuilder, so I can get 2 damage in. Obviously, Saxon gets a land. But it also just deals 2 damage, and I'm going to play just to keep my life total high enough that I am not going to die to oh god, another Valakut. Well, that doesn't actually matter because I'm dead to, you know, Valakut getting online. It's actually better for me that he plays a Valakut. Alright, well we have a Domri. Let me cast that. So neither of us really has very much action. He has just a bunch of land, but his deck just needs land. Ooh, a Sculler. You are useless. If he had a card that did anything, he would have played it. But you are 2/2, which goes a long way in this world compared to Bant Charm and Terminate. Alright, he has 4 mountains. It's getting dangerous. Only a couple more. Alright, so white, black. Given that I drew Rockswar Monk, I'm going to play this, see he has something with land, yeah, and I'm going to play Rockswar Monk. We're definitely in this a scenario where we're actually under pressure to kill our opponent before he has natural Valakuts us. This puts us with a 2-turn clock, and we, you know, Escape Shift kills us at this point anyway, because he has 8 land. Ooh, Lightning Angel. Well, that doesn't actually change anything, but I want to cast it because it's fun. Maybe no, I should hope, like, keep Bant Charm in case he has like, is it Charm or something like that. Should just leave my 2-turn clock here. I guess there's like Fire Spout. I would want Lightning Angel. Would want to have cast Lightning Angel there. Or Pyroclasm. Search for Tomorrow. Okay. That resolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god. Oh god. This is so many triggers. And he kills this and kills my... Yeah, I'm dead. God. He even needed it to be... He needed it to be a land search spell, so I could... yeah, and I'm dead. He's just casting Escape Shift and killing me. So close, and yet. Just very similar to the first game that we played against the Goryo's Vengeance deck, because we drew, you know, so many of our non-threat cards. You know, we drew Bant Charm and Terminate, and ended up, you know, being in a position where we just didn't have a substantial clock. You know, what turn is this? It's like turn 8 or something. You know, turn 6, turn 8. I don't even know. What is it? Turn 7. Yeah, turn 7 is like so long. You know, the amount of time that, you know, I gave him to just assemble whatever it is it needed. He you know, was able to natural Valakut his Escape Shift free. So. Not really something that you can, alright. Putting him into play. I'm dead. Not really something that you can, you know, really expect it to win through at that point. So, we do have some sweet cyber cards, though. We have Slaughter Games, we have Fulminator Mage, and we have Counter Squall. As we showed last week, those are all very good against Escape Shift. So, we're going to go ahead. Well, we didn't even have Slaughter Games last week. Take out this. All of these silly removal spells that I spent the game drawing, and fire at least one Doran. Kind of want to get rid of all the Dorans. Doran's pretty bad here. I'd rather have just threat cards. Like, I'd rather just have like Kitchen Finks. So yeah, let's just go with this. Alright, go ahead and play first. This hand's fine. We're not gonna mulligan. We have a pretty decent amount of disruption with our multiple Scholars. I really prefer Mana Confluence to City of Brass, if only for the interface on Magic Online. So do I want to do a damage to him or use a gemstone or save a gemstone counter? I think with this hand I actually want to save a gemstone counter. Is it charm? Is it charm? Alright, well that's kind of annoying. I'm just going to take Farseek, so like he can't curve. I know he has Escape Shift, but this makes it complicated for him to curve out his ramp. He doesn't actually have that much. We have a Watcher. Alright, well, I'm going to attack and put Exalted on the stack. He's going to kill it. I'm just going to Scholar it back. I debated playing Sin Collector in my sideboard, actually, which I think may be better. Maybe better than some of the stuff I have. The Slaughter Games may just not be good. It's possible that just Sin Collector is a better option than them. It's both cheaper and well, compared to Slaughter Games, like Sin Collector, you know, is actually valuable in, you know, a lot of matchups where Slaughter Games doesn't really necessarily do that much. So kills my Sculler. And Farseeks. Up to 5 land. We get the Lightning Angel him now, though. What do we know his hand was? If he has a Valakut and Scape Shift and an unknown card. Alright, well I want to Lightning Angel him this turn. I think. For clock purposes. Because I don't think I'm going to die next turn. You have to have 2-cost ramp spell, which I don't think he has given the Farseek situation. And how it's gone back and forth. Alright. Baloth, okay. Interesting. White, or black, white, Sculler you. Take your Scape Shift. Do you want to play Pride Mage? If I play Pride Mage, then I attack for 5. Then he attacks me. I think I do want to play Pride Mage anyway. I attack for 5 now, and then I attack for 5 next turn. Versus 4 now and 6 next turn. If I draw land next turn, I attack for more. Yeah, okay. I guess I need to do it like this. It's funny that if I draw with Sculler, if I now were to draw a what am I thinking of? StarCityGames. He'd be able to just kill my Sculler. No! He just killed my Sculler anyway, and I'm dead. God. Is it charm for every single Sculler I drew? What a jerk. Every single Sculler just got Izzet charmed. Well, there's certainly the, you know, the fragility of Sculler. It's not a particularly good disruption card against decks that you're going long, where you're going long. It's good as like a sort of tempo disruption, and maybe Sculler's just not good enough. Maybe that's why I need Sin Collectors. Sin Collectors. Maybe that's the next new hotness. But all right, we're gonna play one more match after this. That was very unsatisfying. I'm gonna play a 4th one, especially since, you know, I'm just playing the practice room and not incinerating tickets. So we're dead. Boom, defeated. All right, let's go on to the next match and see if we can't do a little better than that.